Hello, welcome to today's Holy Yoga Chair practice. My name is Barb Tucker. I'm a member of the Colts Reformed Church in Colts Neck, New Jersey. And before we get started today, I want to invite all of you to my second live Zoom chair yoga class, which will be a week from Friday, so March 5th at 11 a.m. So just contact the church or me to get the Zoom link, and I hope to see you. It went pretty well the first time, so it can only get better, right? Anyway, I just want to see all your faces. So now let's come in your seat, a chair without wheels, without arms, and just sit today. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Focus inward. And just quiet yourself. Quiet your thoughts. Push away anything that's bothering you. Push away what happened this morning, what's going to happen this afternoon. And if you can, just come to a stillness inside. Focusing inward. Watching your breath leaving your belly, rising up through your lungs, into your mouth and your nose, going straight through to the crown of your head, maybe getting a little taller with each breath. I'm going to ask you to deepen your breath. At your own pace, whatever you feel today, whatever works for you today. Coming up a little. Stronger, longer, deeper. Hold it for a moment and relax. Exhale, long and slow. Taking another big, deep inhale. Becoming taller as it rises up through you. Holding it for a moment and exhale. Slow, slow, slow. And returning to your normal breath, keeping your eyes closed. Today's scripture comes from Romans 12:15. So keeping your eyes closed, focusing on these words. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Just take a moment to breathe in these two extreme emotions that we've all felt throughout this whole crazy year. So taking a moment, returning to a deep breath. Inhale, rejoice. Hold on to it for a moment. Exhaling, weep. Inhale, rejoice. And exhale, weep. Let me ask you to come to prayer hands and taking your thumbs up towards your forehead, closing your eyes again, and just think of the name, think of the person who is rejoicing today. Maybe the birth of a baby, good news from a test result, a repaired relationship. And now take a moment and think of someone who's weeping today. Someone in grief. Someone who's lost. Bringing your hands to heart center, closing your eyes, breathing in the name of the one who's rejoicing, and exhale. And breathing in the one who's weeping. And exhale. Resting your palms on your legs. Keeping your eyes closed, just taking a few more breaths inside. Inhale. Exhale. And then we invite you to the deepest breath of the day, taking it all the way from the depths of your belly, taking a deep inhale, rising up, holding it for a moment, exhale through the mouth. Now coming to your beautiful mountain seat. Take your back away from the back of your chair. Firmly rooting your feet to the floor. Let's glance down at their feet, making sure they're parallel, facing towards me. Knees over your ankles. Shoulder over your hips, ears over your shoulders. Let's lift up our toes, wiggle our toes, and place them down. Lifting up your toes, wiggle your toes. Lift up your feet, but keeping your heels on the floor. Center of your feet, back to the floor, toes to the floor. Lifting your toes, lifting your feet, heels there. Feet, soles down, toes down. Rising up with your heels raised and coming down. And your heels raised and coming down. Interlacing your hands, taking your hands under your right thigh, and let's just circle your right leg around. Maybe pointing your toe and flexing your foot as you do it, and going the opposite way. Really rooting down on that left sole to help you rise up and not slouch during this. Coming back to center, and just bringing your sole of your foot towards me and back. Inhale, pushing your foot out with that heel, coming back in. Inhale out, exhale in. One more time, inhale out, exhale in, and replacing that foot. Lengthening that right leg, flexing your foot, interlacing your hands on your left knee, rising up tall, and let's just hinge forward. Again, bringing your toes as close to your knee as possible. And rising up. Inhale, making space, getting taller. Exhale, hinging forward, toes towards your knee. And back. And bringing that leg back. Interlacing your hands, placing them under your thigh, your left thigh, raising your left leg, and circle around. Again, moving your ankle any which way you like, flexing or circling, pointing, and going the opposite way. Making your circles as big or as small as feels good today. And then coming to center. Pushing out your heel towards me, toes towards your knee, coming back. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. One more time, inhale out, exhale in. Replacing your leg, interlacing your hands, placing them on your right knee, extending your left foot, flexing your toes towards your knee, rising up tall with that inhale, creating space in your spine. Exhale, hinging forward, getting a nice stretch through your legs there. Rising up. Inhale high. Exhale, hinge. And coming back. Just heel-toeing your feet out. Maybe coming in, taking your hands in the inside of your knees and just pressing out a little bit wider. Coming up on your toes, lifting your heels, coming down, heel-toe back, heel-toe out. And once again, just pushing your knees away from you, coming up on your heels, and coming back. Hands on your hips, root down, rise up tall, and let's just circle around. And going the opposite way. And coming up tall. Hands to your side. Just taking your left arm and coming up, just shoulder length, and coming down. Right arm up to your shoulder and down. Left arm up to your shoulder and down. Right arm up and down. Taking your shoulders towards your ears, up, around, and back. Shoulders to your ears, up, around, and back. Shoulders to your ears, up, around, and back. With your palms towards the ceiling, again, just raising your arms to your shoulders. Bringing your fingers to your shoulders. Bringing your elbows out wide and circle around. And going backwards. And coming to stillness. Again, checking your seat. Feet firmly planted to the floor. Push the floor away, rooting up high. And let's just take a slight bend to the right, if you can, gazing at that left elbow. And coming up tall. Inhale, rise up high, lengthening your spine, bending towards the left, looking at the right. Coming up tall. Inhale, up, and creating space in your spine, and a slight twist to the right. Coming back to center. Root down, rise up, twist to the left. Coming back to center. Arms to your side. Taking an inhale, just rising up tall. Fingertips just touching at the top. Palms away, coming down. One more time, inhale up high. Again, this is your practice. If something doesn't feel good, take a pause. If this motion hurts, you again can just keep everything, your modification is just to keep your fingers on your shoulders. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, bringing your hands just in front of you. Let's make fists and bringing our knuckles to the floor. Our knuckles up. Knuckles to the floor. Knuckles up. Knuckles to the floor. Knuckles up. Knuckles to the floor. Releasing your fingers and windshield wipe with your hands. Interlacing your hands, bringing your fingers, really stretching your fingers out here, even wiggling your thumbs. And coming back down. Bringing your right ear to your right shoulder, dropping your left shoulder. Getting a beautiful stretch right here along your neck. Coming up tall. Left ear to left shoulder, dropping your right. Coming to center. Gazing towards the ceiling, chin to chest. Gazing towards the ceiling, chin to chest. Coming to neutral. As your nose is a paintbrush, drawing a figure 8 in the sky. And reverse. And coming to center. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale down. We're going to start with sun salutations. I'm going to do a little variation today. So for this first time, just listen to my cues as you move. And if you do it the old way, that's fine too. So we're going to sweep our arms up high with the inhale. Exhale, palms towards the floor, resting on your knees. Continuing down, gliding down your shins. Letting your belly rest on your thighs. On your inhale, gliding your hands back up towards your knees, bringing your belly off your legs. And this is where we're going to do a little bit different here. Inhale, bring your arms out wide. And then exhale, you're going to push yourself up using your soles of your feet and your core. Inhale, up high again. Exhale, palms towards the floor, resting on your knees. Continuing down, gliding on your shins. Halfway lift with the inhale. Exhale, bringing your arms out. Noticing how you're feeling here, pressing your feet to the floor, using that, your feet and your core, rise up high. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your knees. Continue to glide all the way down. Lift halfway. Arms arms out wide, coming up tall. One more time. Hands to your knees, going all the way down, halfway up, arms out wide, coming up tall. Hands to your knees. Taking a breath here, and exhale. Cat-cow with our hands glued to our legs, so you're going to glide your hands towards your hips, opening up your heart, elbows behind you, slight back bend in your lower back. Exhale, gliding all the way down. Chin to chest, rounding your back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And one more time, inhale, up. Inhale, coming to rest. Bringing our hands out towards me, palms towards the ceiling, touching your shoulders. And we'll do a cat-cow this way. So inhale, heart opens up towards the sky, slight back bend, rooting down with your feet, elbows behind you, gaze up. Exhale, coming into you, elbows together, chin to chest, rounding your back. Rise up high, inhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Staying here. Let's straighten our back. No back bend. Root down, rise up. And a slight bend to the right. Root down with that left sole of your foot. Don't let your knees travel. Coming up tall. Go on the opposite side. Coming up tall, taking an inhale and an exhale. Rise up, inhale, exhale, twisting to the right, coming back to center. Inhale up, twisting to the left, coming back to center, resting our arms. Coming up on your heels, coming up on your toes, heels and toes. Let's walk our legs out. Heel toe our legs back. Grabbed my cheat sheet. Inhale out. Keeping your back long and straight. And coming to your beautiful mountain pose. Just recentering ourselves here again, noticing your feet. Lifting up our toes, intentionally placing down that big toe and that pinky toe, the outside of your heel and the inside of your heel. Hands to your side. We're going to go to our regular sun salutation. So inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, back to the floor. Slight lift. Back up high. Inhale, as we rise up high here, stop for a moment at top. Again, noticing you're going to root down, lengthen your spine, and a slight bend to the right, and a slight bend to the left. Coming up tall, just taking a moment here, really reaching with that left hand, reaching for that right hand, coming up tall, inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up again. Keeping our hands here for a moment. Rise up high. Twisting to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of your right knee and your right arm if you can. Bringing it back to the back of your chair or just bringing to your side. Pushing the knee and the hand together to create a longer twist here. Rising up high. We'll do that on the other side, reaching up tall. Lengthening the spine always before you twist. Bringing the right hand to the left knee. Bringing the left arm behind you, whether just to your side, maybe to the back of your chair. Rise up. Using the pressure of your hand against your knee against your hand to help you twist a little bit more. And coming back. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Hands on your knees and just rise up. This time we're going to do another twist. So what we're going to do here is bringing both hands to your side. Bring just your left arm up high and reach to the floor with your right fingertips. Reach for the ceiling with your left fingertips. Maybe wiggle your fingers here a little bit. And as you lengthen yourself here, it's when now we do the twist. Bringing your left arm to the outside of your right knee. And you can either, and then just rise up with that right arm. And again, you can stay here if this feels good. Or if you want to go a little bit further, if you can, reaching that right arm behind you. Gazing at the right arm. Gazing to the front. And again, if that doesn't feel good, just keep your arm up tall. One more inhale. Again, rooting down to help you rise up here, and maybe a little bit more of a twist. Exhale. And just bringing that right arm over to the other side of your left leg here. And let's just take a moment here, close our eyes. Inhale. And exhale. And then bringing your hands across your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing our arms to our side. Repeating this on our left side. So let's bring our right arm up, reaching for the ceiling, left fingertips reaching to the floor. Inhale, root down. Get a little bit taller, creating more space in between your vertebrae. Exhale, bringing that right hand to the outside of your left leg. Inhale, rise up with that left arm. And again, if this is all you can do today, this is perfect. Again, pressing the hand against the knee against the hand, rising up. And if it's available to you today, and again, one shoulder might work and the other shoulder might not work, so whatever works for you today, if you can, bringing that left arm straight behind you, and if you can, gazing over there. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Root down, rise up with a deep inhale, maybe a little bit more of a twist here. Exhale, coming back, sweeping that left arm over to your right knee. Taking a breath here, and exhale. Again, bringing your arms across your heart. Taking a deep inhale, and a deep exhale. Hands to your side. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high, coming to prayer. Resting at heart center. Hands to your thighs. Bringing your hands up to your shoulders. Coming out wide. We're going to inhale with a cow, that'd be a cow. Exhale with the cat. Inhale with the cow. Exhale with the cat. Inhale with the cow. Exhale with the cat. Hands to your thighs. Now I'm going to ask you, if you're not at the top of your seat, if you can walk your hips up so you're comfortably on your seat without falling off, but as far away from the back of your chair as possible. Hands to your side. Inhale the left arm up. Inhale the right arm up. Swinging the left arm back, holding onto the back of your chair. Swinging the right arm to the back of your chair. Root your feet down. Inhale, and we're going to do our cow here. So opening up our heart, slight back bend, gazing up. And this time when we exhale for our cat, releasing your hands, sweeping them forward, interlacing your hands, and bringing your palms towards me, rounding your back, chin to chest. Inhale, bring your arms straight above you if you can. And exhale, back to the back of your seat. Inhale for cow, holding on to the chair, gazing up towards the ceiling, slight back bend. Exhale, sweeping your arms in front of you, interlacing your fingers towards me, really coming into yourself, chin to chest, rounding that back. Root down, rise up high. Exhale, coming back down. Holding on to the back of your chair. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, up. And then we're going to add on to this, we're going to do a twist. So we're going to twist to the right, bringing your hands to the right side, and just do a gentle twist here, not as intense as we've been doing. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, hands to your thighs. So we're going to continue with this flow and just add on to it. So inhale, your left arm up. Inhale, your right arm up. Exhale, left arm back, swinging your right arm back, holding on for cow. Root down, rise up. Exhale, sweeping your arms, interlacing your hands, coming up tall. Twisting to the right. Inhale up, twisting to the left. Inhale up, heel toeing your feet out to as wide as your chair. And bringing both forearms to your legs. Keeping the right forearm on the right leg, left arm down. Let's just take a bend over and a bend back. Left arm to left forehead, to left thigh, not left forehead. Rise up and bend over and coming back. Heel toe your legs. We're going to do that one more time, incorporating that whole flow. Left arm up, right arm up, left arm swings back, right arm swings back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, sweeping your arms, interlacing your hands to cat. Root down, rise up high. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up. Twist to the left. Inhale, up. Heel toe your feet out. Hands to your thighs. Right thigh, right hand, right arm, right thigh, left arm down. Big sweeping bend, rising up, opening up your vertebrae, pushing your arm away from your thigh, opening up space, and down. Left forearm to left thigh. Again, pushing yourself away, making yourself taller, creating your own space. Bending over. And coming back. Having your hands to your thighs, to your knees. Let's just do a simple cat-cow, gliding your hands back and coming down. And coming back to your thighs, into your knees, heel toeing back. Let's just again taking crossing our arms over our heart. Let's close our eyes. And just take 3 deep breaths. Just calming yourself here. And opening your eyes. Bringing your hands to your thighs. Maybe sitting back just a slight bit for if you're up too high. You're going to take your right leg to the side and keeping your left leg towards me. So you're at a 90-degree angle as best as you can. So again, your knees are over your toes, your ankles facing the same way as your toes. So again, rooting down with your sit bones and your feet to become taller. Bringing your hands to prayer, if you can, that slight twist so that you're facing forward towards me. And just take a moment noticing your fingers here. Noticing the feel of the warmth of your palm, the warmth of your fingertips. And as we inhale, just come out to your arms out like wings. Bringing that right arm to the right thigh and bending over with the left here. Nice and slow, maybe bringing your elbow back. And now as you release that arm, bringing your left arm straight down towards your seat, maybe holding onto the back, and just bringing your right arm straight up. And now maybe giving yourself a little opening bend, a little reverse warrior here. Reaching your fingertips to the ceiling. And we'll repeat that. Bend and reverse. And one more time, bend and reverse. Coming back to neutral. Bringing your legs back to center. Beautiful mountain pose, bringing your back away from the back of the chair. Closing our eyes. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And now taking that left leg to the side of your chair, right leg stays in front. And we'll repeat what we did for this left side. So you're going to twist slightly so that you're facing forward, bringing your hands to prayer. Inhale, arms out like wings. Left forearm to left thigh, and a bend. Again, pushing yourself away so you're creating this space. Bringing your elbow behind you if you can. Reaching up tall. Right arm goes down to your chair leg, and left arm just goes straight up, and maybe a slight bend. Whatever feels good. 2 more times. Bend and reverse. And bend and reverse. And coming back. Bringing your legs back here. Hands across your heart. Close your eyes. Deep inhale. And exhale. Heel-toeing your feet out. Settling your sits bones. Root down, rise up high. Having your hands just to your thighs. Rise up. And we're going to twist to the right and dip our left shoulder. Coming up tall, coming to center. Inhale up, twist to the left, dip your right shoulder. Coming up tall, twist to the right, dipping with your left. Coming up tall, rising up high, dipping to the right. Dipping your right shoulder over towards the left. Coming to center and heel-toeing your feet here. Hands to your side. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high. Taking your right, I'm bringing my arms down to show you, but taking your right fingers around your left wrist, and as you're up high, root down, rise up, and just give yourself a little tug, a little extra help using that right arm to help your left arm over, keeping your knees forward, coming up tall, arms down. Inhale, rise up. This time taking your left fingers around your right wrist and pulling both feet out long, flexing your feet here, holding on to your chair, maybe walking your hips up a little bit. Rise up high with whatever's touching the floor or the seat, creating space, hinging forward, bringing those toes closer to your knees, gazing over your knees, down your shins, and down, rise up. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, hinging forward. Coming up tall. Taking your left heel onto your right shin and just gliding up and down, ankle to knee. Keeping your back long. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Grabbing that left knee with interlaced hands. Giving yourself a hug. Pointing your toe, flexing your foot. And releasing. Switching legs. Bringing that left leg long. Taking your right heel up and down your left shin. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, grabbing that right knee, flexing your foot. And releasing. Heel toeing your feet out wide, coming up on your toes, back on your heels, and coming back. Having your hands to your sides, bringing your arms out like wings, bringing that left arm across your chest, bringing your right arm over and around so that your left arm is caught in the hook of your right arm, and then bringing your palm closer to your ear. We're looking for a stretch right through here. Did a lot of work on the arms today. I know mine are tired right now. One more inhale, one more exhale. Releasing out like wings. Bringing that right arm across, left arm down, catching that right arm with your left elbow, and bringing your palm closer to your ear. Again, getting that stretch right through here. And releasing. And then let's just bring our hands out like stop signs and bringing each finger to the thumb, one at a time. Nice little tap here. And then going through it a second time. Starting with that first finger. Keep breathing. Just shaking out our hands. And once again, just taking your chin to your chest, gazing up tall. Chin to chest. And up high. Chin to chest. And up high. Coming to center. Gazing towards your right shoulder, gazing towards your left, gazing towards your right, and gazing towards your left. Coming to center, hands to your side, inhale, rise up high. Our final sun salutation, big dip, forward fold, sweeping your arms down, lift halfway, back to the floor. Root down, rise up, deep, deep inhale, hands to prayer, hands to heart center. Surrendering into your chair for resting angel. Closing your eyes. Letting your feet flop where you like them to flop. And again, coming back to our verse of Romans 12:15. As you sit here for these last few minutes, again, just thinking of who it is that needs you to give them a call today, to say you're happy for them, who needs you to call today saying that I will weep with you. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Let's just sit here for a moment again, stitching these words in your heart today. I invite you to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. I invite you back up to your beautiful mountain seat, taking your back away from the back of the chair. Root your feet down. And invite you to a deep, deep breath. Holding it at the top for a moment, and then exhaling through your mouth with the biggest noise you can make. Inhale, deep. Hold it for a moment, exhale through the mouth. Opening our eyes. Thank you for joining me today. And again, reach out to those that you love, those who are your neighbors, and laugh with them and weep with them. Thank you. And remember to contact the church for the Zoom link for March 5th at 11 a.m. for a live class. Thank you. Have a blessed week.